can't even lie. It may be too soon to say it, but it's on my mind. But it's on my mind. Will you say it back to me? You said it back to me. Oh, I can't ignore. Moving too fast, I've been down this road.
This one crazy,
Shawty so good, man, it'd be a shame to call you bad. I could pull up on you where you at, send the Addy, do the dash. Running around the city like the Flash, feeling like I know you from my past. Gas, cause you so damn fine. I've been thinking about you like this whole damn time. Have you been in your feelings, cause like so am I want them to look at you and know that's fine, but if not, that's fine. And that's the truth teller, man, if it's the truth teller. They could say a lot of things, but couldn't say I knew better. You could tell like whoever, my shit really poppin', read about it on the newsletter. Loving when we together, no I can't deny it. It ain't perfect timing, just when you gon' see the time fits. Diamond in the rough, you so pressure, I'll apply it. Love sick, baby, what's your sign? Maybe if the stars align, tell me what your sign is. Closet full of skeletons, a whole lot of secrets. Scared to let you in, so deep inside is where I keep it. You don't know enough about me, that's the way I think I need it. I don't wanna let you in because I'm scared to see you leaving. Want that Martin and that Gina, want that Ike and that Tina. I want the natural high where I ain't gotta smoke no reefer. Girl, I'm oh so eager, I just keep getting deeper. If you wanna shock the world, then come and follow the leader. So good, man, it'd be a shame to call you bad. Pull up on you where you at, send the Addy, do the dash. Running around the city like the Flash, feeling like I know you from my past. Gas, cause you so damn fine. I've been thinking about you like this whole damn time. Have you been in your feelings, cause like so am I want them to look at you and know that's mine, but if not, that's fine. So good, man, it'd be a shame to call you bad. I could pull up on you where you at, send the Addy, do the dash. Running around the city like the Flash, feeling like I know you from my past. Gas, cause you so damn fine. I've been thinking about you like this whole damn time. Have you been in your feelings, cause like so am I want them to look at you and know that's mine, but if not, that's fine.
It's the Indianapolis and Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I see the love in your eyes. Is it you, or is it just a disguise?
Valor.
I can't take it, don't you leave me.
Let's get away.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground for the first time comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Shotgun now for Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 40.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the left side and taken in by Downs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second and a yard. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but great. Score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Spencer Schrader, the
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irvin. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play fit. It's Mayfield. And it's Ibuka. Complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Irving. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5. Here now, 3rd and goal. On play action, Mayfield pushed out to his right. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
Looking to throw to get started, it's Rattler. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Sir Rattlers.
The big man, Nnamdi Madueke, there for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the first 2, they go clearly to the defense. You got a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a 4th incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
Strike 60. Yellow, 43. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. past 16. This offense is humming. First down.
And the Saints.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open. Gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. Let him keep it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
10 black. Set.
Rattler now back to throw. Scrambling to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown, but there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
45. White. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Kyle Van Noy getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Start. Hut.
Now Rattler going to throw. That's going to be caught.
This is a nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike, and I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Mario Davis there on the play.
Mario Davis. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Saints out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Oren. Alrighty.
On the option, they give it to Henry. His defense all over this one. They get him behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
Alrighty.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And not much there. Down to about the 13.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On play action, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. There he goes again. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Trying to find a crease in massive humanity, but he's going to come up short. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Red, 38, blue, green. Blaster, 6. Blue, striker. Set, hut, hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision, gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ready, break.
From the 35, here's second and a couple.
Ready, ready.
Here's Rattler. The right side to Olave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to Chris
A gain there of 27 yards.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
6, mega. Hut.
Back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 1.
Go now. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Ready.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Rail, yellow. Needle blue. Set, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Blue check. Yellow, 22.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Black 40.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They haven't going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
On third down, Jackson. This one too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just does appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. In and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And the offense would take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
No, we changed it.
Again, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be up 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
By Cameron Jordan.
Cameron Jordan
Loss of 6 yards.
getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
DC, ready? 180! Let's up! Sit up! Sit up! Go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain position, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Set, ready. Ready?
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Down.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Complete to number 41.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Yards. First down, New Orleans.
52 black. Here we go. 60 red. Go red. Hey, green. Blue black. Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Set, cut. Black, 95. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Red, yellow. Shot, 17. Set.
Rattler now, back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got.
Blake Grupe to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down and 8.
Return it.
Off the play fake. Jackson flushed to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get there. He
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson up top again. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion goes Likely. On the handoff, it's Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced out to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward.
To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On the run to the right. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Blue check.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Kamara, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready. Check, check, pitch.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Here we go.
On third down, here's a run by Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Looking to throw, Rattler. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Red, 30, smash, red. Ready?
Here's Rattler. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Blue, 32, cut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
45, wide.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead, and not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced out right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here comes second down.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Down.
2 yards to go.
22. Set.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And deep for Olave. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from the link. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from Vegas. Oh, he gets it all. Wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
A loss of a yard.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play, more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. It's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 40.
A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short goes, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Hey, go flip her up. Here we go.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kicker.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Shaheed now to return it. Uh-oh. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a designed run. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be close to a first down, up to the 34.
So you come back out out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 50. That is a big gainer for the Saints. Covers 51 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red 38. Opposite. Green. Check, huh?
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. This one is pulled in of a fit bounds. Yes! Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football, and they are facing a 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Saints 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start the drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 50, green. Hut.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 52.
Throwing now is Rattler. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
Rattler now back to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Polamau. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and
We'll return
12
to Las
at
Vegas
the 12-yard
after this.
line.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he'll get into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
Velus Jones on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Makes the score Raiders 21, Saints 14. Blake Grupe to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Gino now on first and 10. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he will score. Jakobi Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It's a 28-14 game.
Saints 14.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Now this looks like a design run. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. He's to the 10. And he's in! Alvin Kamara, touchdown 6. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is up and through. And the Saints are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Smith now to throw on first down. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? You don't book, set, ready. Sticky, green, steel, black. Set.
Here's Rattler. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Set, hut. Roster, six, go, 10. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the gun, it's Gina. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd
Just a
down.
simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On 2nd down, Smith. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down. 45, White. Hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Six, level. 33, yelp, slide through. Black ultra. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. They are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, it's a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. From the shotgun, Smith. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith forced out wide. He runs with it. It'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll run with Genty. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
So, 2 minutes to
First and
play
10
here
at the
in the
40-yard
second
line.
half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
On first down is Smith. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he'll take this one in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Shaheed now to return it. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 45, ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down.
Cut, cut. Yellow, 22. Set.
Rattler now back to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jermaine Pratt, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
But it's 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Cut.
He'll look to throw. That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now, give to Genty, running right. And they bring it down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and